Hello, parents and students. Welcome back to yet another interesting episode of Our Culture, Our Treasure. And in today's episode of Our Culture, Our Treasure, we will talk about Navratri. In Hinduism, Navratri is a major festival held in the honor of the divine feminine. Navratri occurs over 9 days during the month of Ashvina, according to the Gregorian calendar, the months of September and October. It often ends with the Dasera, also called Vijayadashmi, celebrated on the 10th day. In some parts of India, Dashera is considered a focal point of the festival, making it effectively span 10 days instead of 9. Additionally, as Navratri depends on the lunar calendar, in some years it may be celebrated for 8 days, with Dasera on the 9th. There are 4 similar festivals also called Navratri, which are held at various stages of the year. However, the early autumn festival, also called Sharad Navratri, is the most significant. Navratri is celebrated differently in India's various regions. For many people, it is a time of religious reflection and fasting, while for others, it is a time for dancing and feasting. Among fasting customs are observing a strict vegetarian diet and abstaining from alcohol and certain spices. Dances performed include Garba, especially in Gujarat. Typically, the festival's 9 nights are dedicated to different aspects of the divine feminine principle or Shakti. While the pattern varies somewhat by region, generally the first third of the festival focuses on the aspects of goddess Durga, the second third on the goddess Lakshmi, and the final third on the goddess Saraswati. Offerings are often made to the goddesses and their various aspects, and rituals are performed in their honor. One popular ritual is Kanya Puja, which takes place on the 8th or 9th day. In this ritual, 9 young girls are dressed as the 9 goddess aspects celebrated during Navratri and are worshipped with ritual foot washing and given offerings such as food and clothing. Among some followers of the goddess Durga, who are particularly predominant in Bengal and Assam, the festival is known as or coincides with Durga Puja. Special images of Durga commemorating her victory over the buffalo-headed demon Mahisasura are worshipped daily, and on the 10th day they are taken in jubilant processions to nearby rivers or reservoirs for immersion in water. In some parts of India, Dasera is associated with the victory of Lord Rama over the demon king Ravana. In northern India, the Ram Leela is highlight of the festival. On successive nights, different episodes of the epic poem the Ramayana are dramatized by young actors, elaborately costumed and masked. The pageant is always climaxed by the burning of huge effigies of the demons. The festival is associated to the prominent battle that took place between Durga and the demon Mahisasura and celebrates the victory of good over evil. These 9 days are solely dedicated to Durga and her 8 avatars, the Navadurga. Each day is associated to an incarnation of goddess. Day 1, Shailaputri, known as Pratipada, first day. This day is associated with Shailaputri, daughter of the mountain, an incarnation of Parvati. It is in this form that Durga is worshipped as the wife of Shiva. She is depicted as riding the bull Nandi with the Trishula in her right hand and lotus in her left. Day 2, Brahmacharini. On day 2, that is Dvitiya day, goddess Brahmacharini, another incarnation of Parvati, is worshipped. In this form, Parvati became Yogini, her unmarried self. Brahmacharini is worshipped for emancipation or moksha, an endowment of peace and prosperity. Depicted as walking bare feet and holding a japamala and a kamandala, that is pot, in her hands, she symbolizes bliss and calm. Day 3, Chandraganta. Tritiya day commemorates the worship of Chandraganta. The name derived from the fact that after marrying Shiva, Parvati adorned her forehead with Ardha Chandra, that is lit half moon. She is the embodiment of beauty and is also symbolic of bravery. Day 4. Kushamanda. Goddess Kushamanda is worshipped on Chaturthi, that is the fourth day. Believed to be the creative power of the universe, Kushamanda is associated with the endowment of vegetation on earth, and hence the color of the day is red. She is depicted as having 8 arms and sits on a tiger. Day 5. Skanda Mata. Skanda Mata, the goddess worshipped on Panchami, that is 5th day, is the mother of Skanda or Kartikeya. The color of royal blue is symbolic of the transforming strength of a mother when her child is confronted with danger. She is depicted riding a ferocious lion having 4 arms and holding her baby. Day 6. Katyayani. Born to sage Katyayana, she is an incarnation of Durga and is shown to exhibit courage, which is symbolized by the color yellow. Known as the warrior goddess, she is considered one of the most violent forms of Devi. In this avatar, Katyayani rides a lion and has 4 hands. She is a form of Parvati, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. She is celebrated on Shashtami, that is 6th day. Day 7. Kalaratri. Considered the most ferocious form of goddess Durga, Kalaratri is revered on Saptami. It is believed that Parvati removed her fair skin to kill the demons Sumba and Nisumba. The color of the day is green. The goddess appears in a red colored attire or tiger skin with a lot of rage in her fiery eyes. Her skin turns black. The red color portrays prayer and ensures the devotees that the goddess will protect them from harm. She is celebrated on Saptami, that is 7th day. Day 8. Mahagauri. Mahagauri symbolizes intelligence and peace. It is believed when Kalaratri took a bath in the Ganga river, she became extremely fair from her darker complexion. The color associated with this day is peacock green, which depicts optimism. She is celebrated on Ashtami, 8th day. Day 9. Siddhidatri. On the last day of festival, also known as Navami, 9th day, people pray to Siddhidatri. Sitting on a lotus, she is believed to possess and bestows all types of siddhis. Here, she has 4 hands. Also known as Mahalakshmi, the purple color of the day portrays an admiration towards nature's beauty. Siddhidatri is Parvati, the wife of Lord Shiva. Siddhidatri is also seen as the Ardha Narishwara form of Shiva and Shakti. It is believed that one side of Lord Shiva's body is that of goddess Siddhidatri. Therefore, he is also known by the name of Ardha Narishwara. According to Vedic scriptures, Lord Shiva attained all siddhis by worshipping this goddess. So basically, the forms of Shakti worshipped during these festivals include Durga, Bhadrakali, Amba, Annapurna Devi, Sarvamangala, Bhairavi, Chandika, Lalita, Bhavani and Mukambika respectively. Garba dance during the celebration has a great meaning to it. It represents the belief of time for Hindus. According to tradition, a clay lantern is placed in the center of the circle which represents the Devi. The fasts kept during this festival are said to keep the devotees mentally strong. It is believed that fasting strengthens your system and helps you in keeping fit. So I hope the information you have got in today's episode of Our Culture, Our Treasure in terms of Navratri is very useful. Do subscribe, do join to our channel Mahesh Tutorials Western Zone for more such interesting episode. Thank you so much. Happy Navratri once again.